and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and today's video is going to be about the Portable Painter Micro Palette. So I was recently contacted by a representative of the company on Instagram. They reached out to me to see if I was interested in reviewing the palette. Of course I said yes, so thank you so much to the Portable Painter team for sending me this palette to review. While they did send me the Portable Painter Micro Palette for free, all the opinions are my own. I previously purchased the Portable Painter Classic palette with my own money, and I did a review video of that, which I will link above if you want to check it out. I believe they saw that video and that is how they discovered me and my channel. So over here on the side, I have some Winsor & Newton designer gouache, and that is because all my travel palettes have been watercolors, and I wanted to make this palette special by making it a travel gouache palette. So what I received is this Portable Painter Micro, very soft bag, and inside of it is the palette and a little instruction booklet. This is just basically instructions on how to set up the palette, which I will show you here in this video. So here is the palette all compacted and put together. It is very small. It fits in the palm of my hand, and it is a little thick, probably about an inch. But this is a perfect size to fit in a pocket, or if you have a travel art kit like I do. I made a whole video on my travel art kit, and this will be a great addition to that. So let's open it up. So it has a little tab here that you can pop open. And then inside is the palette, which comes out. And the palette has a little lid on it, but this top lid you can slide onto either side. Same with this container. So this is the palette all put together. So this side container will probably be mainly used for just holding water, though it does have some little mixing wells in the bottom, if you can see. So you'll be able to use the top and the side for 4 mixing wells. And it initially comes with 6 half pans that you can fill with your own paint, but these are removable. They can be initially hard to pull out as they do have glue dots on the bottom. So here it is without the half pans inside. I believe they sell additional half pans and full pans separately, so that way you could purchase those if you are interested in doing a different configuration. Now, when you connect these sides, they're very sturdy. They are not sliding out, even though I'm tugging on them. So they are very secure and not flimsy at all. Underneath the palette, they have this plastic piece that you are able to hold between your fingers. So that way you can hold the palette either way without dropping it single-handedly while you paint. I've also seen some other artists binder clip this to their sketchbook, or you can leave the plastic flap down and this will stay perfectly steady on a flat surface without tipping over at all. So this is great as it gives you multiple options for your painting setups. Now let's get this filled with some of my designer gouache paint. With the Portable Painter having 6 half pans, this is great for using a limited color palette or to work on your color mixing skills. So there is a way to attach your micro portable painter using a binder clip to your sketchbook. So what you can do is attach your binder clip to your sketchbook over a couple pages, and then underneath the micro portable painter is this plastic piece where you can just slide under the binder clip. So it's holding the Portable Painter Micro Palette quite sturdy, so it's not going to come off your sketchbook. or slide around. And I think this is a great alternative to holding the palette. This way, this puts the mixing palettes closest to you, and you can easily slide your water container off and on to refill as needed. These mini misters are perfect for little palettes like this that might have dried paint, and you can easily re-wet them with this. So this is an essential tool, part of my travel art kit. So I'm actually pretty impressed with how that turned out. I was concerned right at the beginning that the water was going to be too dirty to be using with my paints, but I was wiping my brush off on a rag in between each wash. And obviously some paints are going to get a little dirty. This is a travel palette, not something that you're going to keep nice and clean, especially since I had gouache in this palette, whereas with watercolor the paint would have re-wetted more easily. I didn't use the black or the white just because I'm doing a basic color wheel for this video as a demonstration. I put 2 half pans of white gouache because I wanted to leave one as white for highlights and then a mixing white. You generally use more white when you are working with gouache. The mixing wells are obviously small, but that's what you're going to get with a travel palette. I like that there is ridges to divide up these two to give you 4 mixing wells, and that you can rub your brush over the ridge to get some of the paint out. So here is my water palette all cleaned out, and these are the ridges I was talking about that I liked running the brush over when rinsing it to help get the pigment out. You will also notice that there is some staining on the palette, which is very typical of a plastic palette and very common depending on what kind of paints and pigments you will be using. Now there is one last thing I thought I would mention. If you have the classic portable painter palette, the sides that come off on this palette actually fit on the micro palette, which I thought is interesting. It might seem a little silly to do this, but if this is how you wanted to work with water containers, you would just have less mixing area. But I thought it was worth mentioning because I like that these connection systems is that it's interchangeable. The micro attachment didn't fit as well on the classic, but the classic attachments on the micro did fit very well. I think it would be neat if they created future products with the same kinds of attachments, and then all the attachments are interchangeable between the products. Then when you are all finished with your portable painter, you can pack it up . And there is no wiggling around in there when you shake it, so nothing is rattling or is loose. Everything is very secure. So overall, I'm very happy with this palette and so glad that I can add it to my collection. I very much enjoy the products Portable Painter has made, and I look forward to see what they continue doing. Thanks so much to Portable Painter for sending me this palette, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you want to check out their products, I will definitely leave them linked in the description below. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!